Hi, my name is Mauricio Ruanova. My friends call me Mao. I'm a data scientist and machine learning engineer. This is E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. It is known as the worst video game of all time. It has been referenced in popular culture as a cautionary tale of what happens when you rush the development. The developer was Howard Scott Warshaw. He was a very talented developer. He previously worked in Yars Revenge and Raiders of the Lost Ark. The movie was released in June 11, 1982. The Atari CEO Ray Kassar said, "That's a dumb idea. We have never made a video game based on an action movie." After the negotiations, the CEO of Atari and Steven Spielberg, and director of the movie, decided that the video game needed to be completed by September 1st. That gave the developer only 5 weeks to work. The previous video games, like Yars Revenge and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, took around 6 to 7 months each. So this was a work about doing at least 5 months work in 5 weeks. It was doomed since the beginning. That was an unrealistic expectation. The developer was offered $200,000 and a trip to Hawaii. So he said yes. Why wouldn't he? The developer took a private jet to meet with Steven Spielberg and presented his idea. It was an ambitious project, doing something innovative, very different from every other game that he has done. Steven Spielberg was not enthusiastic about the project, and he said, "Can you make something more like Pac-Man?" But there was no time to change the design at this point. They only have 5 weeks. They skipped audience testing, because there was no time allocated for that. The video game received the worst critics in history. It was very confusing and frustrating to play. There was nothing fun about it. Because the movie was so popular, all the kids ordered it for Christmas. The video game was so bad that it crashed the entire industry. There were other games that were also bad. Like this was something happening. This was a common mistake at that time. All the kids were so disappointed in Christmas when they received their E.T. video game that they didn't purchase any more video games in Atari anymore until Nintendo came up with Mario Brothers several years later. What's the lesson learned? I'll leave it up to you. Leave me a comment.